Hey guys, Harv here, and welcome back to the Permadeath Space Program. We are back after a bit of a break of making videos, probably, what, a few days? I don't know. This video has been recorded once, but my recording was terrible, so hey, quality control, isn't it brilliant? I have decided that we have now got an aim for our space program. And you see we have our comms satellite here, and we have all the debris that's here for some reason. Yeah, that's good. We have our comms satellite, which we established, and in the first episode that was. In the second episode, we docked two ships together, two craft together in orbit, and we landed them together. And that was all good and everything. What I don't do on my videos much is going to other planets, just going to other planets. And I thought it would be nice if we go on an Easter egg hunt. I think that's quite a good thing to do, don't you? Yes, I think so as well. So, we are going to go and find an Easter egg today. Because, to be honest, my original intention was we'll build a satellite, and then we'll dock two craft in orbit, and then we'll maybe make a station around Earth or Kerbin, and then we'll go to the moon and that. I think you know I'm experienced. I have been playing the game for a number of years, so... sounding full of myself. We're going to go to the moon. We're going to land and return from the moon. It's something I'm utterly confident doing. But we are going to take precautions, because I can't afford to have anyone killed. Killed in the third episode, or fourth, depending on how you see it. It's third episode. So, yes. I can't afford that, so we're going to have to make security measures, such as an escape tower. Now, a few people puzzled me. They asked, what is the escape tower for? And my answer was... escaping. It's a tower that lets you escape. Where is the confusion coming from? This tower, how it operates, you can see in the video. It has loads of solid rocket boosters, solid fuel boosters mounted onto it. And in case anything goes drastically wrong with the ship, we can activate those solid rocket boosters and pull the command module and the pilot away from the debris. It's used in space missions to keep astronauts happy, although there was some controversy that the systems on board would not be able to detect any problems quick enough in order to actually fire the escape tower, because if anything went wrong then the crew could be condemned. I mean, not in every accident of course, but they could be condemned to massive fire explosion within, it was something like 0.2 of a second, and it would take longer than that for them to be pulled away to a safe distance. So it was mainly as a fail-safe just in case, and there was a lot of things about, oh, it doesn't actually work, but you know. Let's build a rocket. Let's stop dwelling on that. What are we doing here? We have our escape tower, put an antenna on top, because hey, antennas, all nice and good, aren't they? We have that, and we want some parachutes. Would be a nice idea. There we go. And parachutes, we have command module, escape tower. Okay, next stage. The lander stage. I like to make ships differently each time. I could repeat my old designs, but I'd like to change things around a little. So, how are we going to experiment with this? I don't want to change things so that I'm putting any, you know, I don't want to make anything dangerous, because obviously untested designs, yeah, they don't always go too well. Let's put some fuel tanks on the side here. And how powerful are the ant engines? Max engine power 1.5. Not quite powerful enough, I think. In fact, just a return to Kerbin from landing on the planet, if this is all we're using this stage for, we can just use that. That's fine. And then we shall have these just as landing fuel. There we are. Actually give ourselves a proper limit as to how much we can spend landing. We're going to the moon, and we're going to visit a lunar arch. That's the plan. There we go. One of the Easter eggs. Oh, there are actually many Easter eggs. We'll visit each type of Easter egg, you know. So lunar arch is definitely on there. Yes. Okay, let's get some landing legs in here. There we go. Put one there, and we'll put two on that position, and another two there. Are they symmetrical? I have a feeling that one's lower down for some reason. Yeah, they'll be fine. They'll be fine, I'm sure. Okay, good. Anything else we want on there? We could put some solar panels and stuff, or some scientific equipment, but I don't think that's really necessary. And we could put a nose cone. Waste of mass and increase the drag. But hey, let's do that, because that's always a good idea, right? Let's put on... That's our landing and return stage. Okay, so we have 1 tank of fuel to land with. How far do we need to be to use 1 tank of fuel efficiently? I think we're going to have to be pretty damn close. We can't use it really for our lunar transfer, so we need a fairly big lower stages. How about, just experimenting here, how about we use something like this? That's 2 tanks of fuel for 2 engines. That's not really enough fuel, I don't think. I'm not sure if that'll be enough. Maybe we actually put on quite a bit more than that, because we have room up here, don't we? We have room there. So how about we do that? Does that work? And then we could actually up the ante a little by putting some more fuel here. Nah, that looks ugly actually. Yeah, okay, we're gonna go for this. We're gonna go for that system. Ooh, that's slipping through that fuel line. There we go, that's better. So let's take fuel from this central fuel tank and put it... No, just there. There we go. Okay. That is our well, we'll see how it goes. I think we'll be confident enough, but we'll see. And, okay, put something here. Now we have engines blocking our way. We could... Are there any fancy struts we could use at this point? Nothing like... No. Yeah, effective. No. How about this? No. We could just use... No, way too small. No. Adapters. Clipping. Maybe we just... You know what, that's probably a bit of overkill of fuel anyway. How about as he wastes time? Although hopefully this is actually an interesting part for you. I certainly hope so. How about we just go with... There we go, thank you. Go with that much fuel. Does that make things any easier? Maybe slightly. Give us our fuel lines. Need them. I need to move these. Please? No? Maybe? Give us the... There we go. How about we put these there? And that should allow enough for a substantial connector of some sort. Yeah, there we go. That works. Does it? Does it work? I think so. I think that would be fairly efficient enough. That could probably get us from high Kerbal altitude into orbit and most of the way to the moon. Maybe... Yeah, that might have enough. I am going to do a video shortly, hopefully shortly, because it's one I've been wanting to do for a while, about Tsiolkovsky's rocket equation. That was a terrible accent. Tsiolkovsky's rocket equation. And it basically is a way of calculating how far your rocket can go. Calculating the amount of delta V, or actually the original form. Well, of course it's an equation, so it can be rearranged, but I think the one I found it in was to actually calculate the efficiency of a certain rocket. But yeah, if you put in factors such as the efficiency, which is expressed in the game as specific impulse, and you add factors like how far you need it to go if you're calculating the efficiency, which is delta V, change in velocity, how much it can change its velocity, its dry mass, its full mass, and I think that's most, and relative exhaust velocity, which is ISP. But yeah, I want to do a video about that because I want to do more sciencey things. I like science, as you can tell, because I'm playing this game. We are going to put the tank. This is a bug I've been experiencing. Put tank on decoupler, please. No? Okay, well there is a way around this. If we take this. Okay, maybe there is not a way around this. How about... No, is that going to work? No? Oh, come on. Also, I've noticed that when you discard things, listen to the sound. It's a click. It's a click. It's not a waste paper basket rustle. Not a rustle like paper. It's a click. Can't be having that. Don't know why that is, it just is. Okay, fine, if we can't put them, then I guess we can... No, we can't put these either. What is going on with this game today? Honestly, squad, fix the game. Fix the game. Maybe it's something up with symmetry. If we put that there, can we put this here? No? Are you seriously? Maybe it's something to do with the fuel tank it's on. See, this is what I don't like about Let's Plays, which is that, hey guys, I tried to make a video and it failed. Enjoy, subscribe. The Matt Dennis 16, who I do the challenging YouTubers with, he made a video about that recently. He what was it? Volume 1 of Bad Let's Plays or something. It was very funny. I recommend you go watch it. But this is exactly what's going on here, and I don't like it. How can I? Does it work with just? No, it's all. Okay, you know what? Screw that decoupler then. If it's just that type of decoupler, there we go. How about we use hydraulic detachment manifold? See, the hydraulic detachment manifold is our friend. Oh, excuse me. God damn. Why is that decoupler not working? Try again over here. No? No, okay, so that decoupler is in fact broken. And now I've just deleted everything. Control Z to undo. There's a tip. Let's give ourselves this fuel tank. Is this really... No, okay. There. Please, just you go on the thing. There we go. And this is actually not ×2 symmetry. Here. Is that high enough? Yes. And we'll copy that. Copy. Okay. Eventually. I think we are nearly ready. Just got to do some strutting and all that. Will this get us to the moon? I think so. Wow, that's a weird camera angle. See that shit? See that? That's odd. This is the me you don't see very often. This is the me that I don't like uploading. But we're going to see how this goes. If I'm going to be introducing another video to the channel, which I seem to have given the wrong impression. People seem to think, oh, he's going to do it really soon. No, it's not. It's going to be a great many months before that happens. I was just thinking out loud. But yes, if I do introduce a new game to the channel, then it probably won't support the type of commentating that I usually do, and it may end up being more live commentary like this. But you know, we'll see. There's no point thinking about it now, really. There we go. I'm actually really excited about my new computer. It's coming very soon. I'll probably make a video about it. I don't want to really dwell on that right now. Let's put some things on because hey, it's something I don't do. No, let's not put some things on because it's something I don't do. Is there anything else we need? Fuel lines would be helpful. There we go. Put some fuel lines in there. And there. Don't need to be particularly neat. It's something I think I dwell on a little too much. But we do want to have some supporting struts. Just around here. There we go, and there we go. So we don't wobble any massive amount. There we go, and there we go. Right. Put some launch lamps on there, sort out our action groups and staging, and then we're done, pretty much. No, I want just that, thank you. There we go. And I think that is ready for launch. Let's put some boosters on. It's been ages since I've used boosters. And we need to put Septrons as well, because we don't have the really sticky outy ones. See the difference? That is a big amount. More streamlined certainly, but yeah, we don't have that kind of tolerance, so we need to push the fuel tanks away using Septrons. Is that central? Please be central. There we go. You know what? My mouse actually has a sensitivity slider, so like I can move it really slowly and gently using that, or I can set it up to high sensitivity, and I said high. There we go, and be like that. Reset to normal doesn't always work. No, way too low. No, that's way too high. Wait, there we go. That's about right. Boosters, put them a bit further down for aesthetic reasons. Also, because if they're further down, they have less room to collide with the engines. But then again, they may overheat the engines by being too far down. Decisions. Let's put these there. I don't think they need Septrons to boost them away. There we go. But we shall put them on these big tanks up here. And where are they? Propulsion and Separatrons. There we go. We'll put them just above here, and we want it to be pushed outwards. There we go. I say there we go loads. I seem to repeat the same phrases over and over again whilst I'm commentating. It's really weird. Okay, Separatrons are there. And things and things and things. I think this is our moon rocket. I really should test this, but I'm quite confident. Hopefully nothing will go majorly wrong. We'll sort out staging first, and then we shall do action groups. So, we have boosters there and stuff. We want launch lamps and the main engines to all activate at the same time. 1, 2, 3, all these here. There we go. Or maybe we should start main engines first, shouldn't we? That's a thing. I think. There we go. It's like main engine start and then lift off. I think. If we're going to do that, we should probably have more launch lamps. But hey, risks. Separatrons come at the same time as we... No, not the same time. At the same time as we detach the outside big fuel tanks. Boosters are there, and the outside big fuel tanks are there. And those engines come next along with that. And then we separate that. And we start up that engine. Yes, and then we have those ones detach, and then we detach that one, and we open up our parachutes after that, and the whole booster Sepratron thing needs to come right back down to where those boosters last a great while. We'll do it before we detach those outside things. No, that'll be before we lift off. No. Do it before we detach the outside boosters, or outside liquid tanks. Okay, yes. And we shall actually save this graph, so I don't end up deleting all my progress by accident. This is Lunar Arch 01, in case we're unsuccessful. That should be Mark 01. Because you never know, we may be unsuccessful. There we are, that works. Looks professional-ish. And anything else? There and there and there, and stuff. We need action groups. And let's get them. Dum da 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 dum 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 da 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 dum. I love this music. I do actually love the VAB music. It's one of the reasons why it takes so long in here. I'm just enjoying the music. Custom 1, all the things we want to happen before we lift off. We want to open that antenna. We want to prevent these outside engines from gimballing. That one's fine. The boosters don't, so that's fine. Yes, that's all good. Custom 2, everything we want to do for emergencies. So we want to detach this snack decoupler, and we want to start these engines. Similarly, for the abort sequence, we want exactly the same. We want to detach this and start the engines. There we go. Custom 3 is going to be opening parachutes. Deploy parachutes. Good. And is that... Oh yeah, custom 10 should also be deploy parachutes. No, what was it? It was decouple this and deploy parachutes. Oh, and at the same time we also want to decouple this, because if this is still on top, and activate all those engines. If it's still on top, or if we detached it and we haven't activated the engines, then we're in a bad way. Yes, that is everything. Save, and so it's 2 is to activate the sequence, 3 is open parachutes, 5 I'm going to make manually get rid of the tower, because it's good to have a backup. There we go. Bit complicated, but in my mind it makes utter sense. Let's go for our safety test. Launch. Hopefully the entire thing doesn't blow up. Right. Let's go on with our safety test with Bill Kerman, our willing pilot. Maybe not so willing, judging by the look on his face, the kind of dormant look. What do we want to do? Okay, so it is backspace for abort in 3, 2, 1, abort! And tip over slightly just so we don't land back on the rocket or anything. There we go. And we want to detach the stage. Thank you. Don't you dare land on this. Go away. Go away. Can we hit you away? Just go away. I need to open the parachutes. Go away. Ah, bugger. Okay, open the parachutes. Oh! There are so many times when... I need to add a second pair of boosters onto that. I need to add a second pair of boosters. Yes, I do. So that when that thing runs out, it has another pair of Separatrons to push it away. Yes, I need to do that. Okay, right. So it's landing lights, which I forgot about. We need to do landing lights, and we need to do the boosters. So let's do landing lights first. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Extra wide beam. Yes. We'll do that. Just 2, and we can have them on the sides here, that's fine. 1, actually no, we can do, yeah, 2 times symmetry. What am I thinking about? 2 times symmetry for that. There we go. And the boosters, Separatrons. So where are the boosters? There. Where are we going to put them? They can go there, can't they? I think so. So we put them just there. Then that looks terrible. Oh well. If we put them just there, and we set them to go off at what point? 5 is just to decouple. 5 is just to get rid of that. No, 5 is to get rid of that with that. So 6 is going to be get rid of that with them. So 6 is to decouple that, okay? 6 is just to get rid of it after we've... Yeah, after we've burnt, 6 is to get rid of it. Okay. That's going to be great, isn't it? We'll see how this goes. Okay, save, and we are now going for our actual launch. We're going for it. It's going to happen. It's going to work. Hopefully. I can just imagine Bill Combs going to die now in a horrible, terrible ball of flames. Okay. Actually, you know what? No, we're going to be safe. We're going to test this new invention of mine. So it is backspace to abort. Actually, we'll open up the antenna. There we go. So backspace to abort. Okay. Lift us away. And then it is 6 to get rid of the tower. Oh, the tower is too heavy, really? Oh, really? Okay, and open the parachutes. Okay, at least it missed us this time. The tower is too heavy for those boosters to have any effect. It might help a little. We might as well leave them there. I doubt their mass is really going to affect our mission all that much. Okay. Let us restart the flight. And go to the moon. And find a moon arch, because I do not remember where it is. It's on the just the right of the biggest crater, I think. Also, we should wait for a launch window, because that's what real people do. Where is the moon? The moon is there. So we want to be just around here, so that, or maybe just a bit more. Actually, I want to launch in daylight, so yeah. So just there, and we can get into orbit and then birth the moon. Okay. Ah, nice daytime. Right, so it is double tap 1 that initiates all our pre-launch stuff. The antenna opens and the gimbal, the engines prevent. I prevent gimbaling on the engines. And this is the maiden voyage of the Moon Arch Mark 1. In 3, 2, 1, main engines on and liftoff. Oh well, seems pretty stable so far. That's nice. Okay, so as soon as the outer tanks or the outer boosters run out of fuel, we'll jettison them with the next stage, and then we shall jettison the launch tower, and then we shall use the Separatrons to help us jettison these tanks to the sides when they are empty. And once they are empty, we shall just carry on with the main stage for quite a while, I'll imagine. I think this design will actually get us pretty far, judging on how it's going right now. Oh yeah, and I must turn over at 10 kilometers. If I don't, I will get shouted down by Scott Manley's video. or everyone who's seen Scott Manley's video and imagines I haven't. Detach them. Good, good, no explosions. 10 kilometers, got to turn over, got to turn over. If I don't, the trolls will get me. There we go. Oh, wow, okay. Was that overheating? I think that was a result of overheating. The main engine has exploded and we don't have gimbaling on. We need to turn on... Okay, well, no matter. They've detached. Me to abort. So we get rid of the escape tower and get rid of those. Ooh, that was a close miss. And now we get rid of that and burn away. There we go. Now, to abort, we need to... well, if we just abort, like that. Using the actual abort key, Harvey. Oh, well, at least we did it safely. What's our trajectory? We're going to land in the ocean. It's absolutely fine. So let's open up our parachutes. Don't open them up at the peak of freefall. I discovered that. In a different universe. It's not a good thing because if you open them whilst you're not moving at the peak of freefall, they will actually... We can open them now. There we go. They will open and realise they're not moving, so they'll kill themselves. They'll just cut themselves or whatever, which is not particularly good. I think the way to fix that, if that goes wrong, the emergency manoeuvre is to actually get out, hang on the side, hopefully it won't fall off, and repack the chutes in time. Okay, so I think we can all see we're going to safely survive this. Let's go for this again. The problem was overheating, right? We can throttle down. We don't actually need to be going faster than 200 meters per second or anything. That's another thing people deemed worthy to tell me. Or deemed worthy to scream at me, more like. Wait for our launch window. This is not going well. At least we haven't actually died yet. I think, no, you know what, it is going well. If we don't die, it's going well. And we'll just want to be around here. There we go. As long as our pilots survive, that is the priority. There was a comment. Someone said that we can just launch this. Go and go. Go. There we go. Oh, there we go. Turn off the gimbaling. Someone said, I like this because it's more realistic. And it is. And then someone else said, but real astronauts do die. And yeah, I'm sure our astronaut will die at some point. The realism comes from the fact that... Oh, circuitry, very nice. The realism comes from the fact that our priority is to not kill them. That is the priority. I'm going to keep it under 200 meters per second. There we go. Get rid of the overheating. Good. Good. Actually, you know what? Let's screw being efficient due to air resistance. Just we'll keep it at this throttle where we don't get any explosions. Okay, the boosters have nearly run out. In 3... No, that's... I can't bother to do a countdown. They've nearly run out. Take my word for it. There we go. Drop them nice and safely. And we'll get rid of the escape tower. Please don't land back on us. That's my permanent fear, that it'll just land back and hit us. Oh, I didn't turn over. I didn't... Oh, everyone's going to scream at me. I'm so sorry, guys. I failed the Space Corp. I'm a disgrace. There we go. Get rid of them. Nice and stable. And now we can watch as everything starts oscillating terribly. No, it's okay. It's fine. Ah, it's actually nice. Oh, it's because of that tank. That tank. That's bad. It's actually a bad thing. Well, gimbaling isn't on, so it shouldn't be vibrating all that much. Oh well. I think it'll be okay, but I am rather worried about it. I shouldn't have made this middle stage so big, I think. Okay, you go there. Okay. We'll keep burning. We can probably up the throttle to max now, that's fine. And we are getting ever higher. Gonna go for like a 100 kilometer orbit, and then we shall see about getting to the moon. This stage is gonna have plenty of fuel, I'm pretty sure of that. It'll probably have enough fuel if we were to do it, to separate now and go for it. But we want to use all of our fuel. Seeing as we've got all the engineers to put it in here for us, we don't really want to upset them by not using it. There we go, that's fine. The oscillations are nothing to worry about, I don't think. And that is rising very nicely. And we should just be able to raise the apparatus to 100, sail around and go and burn straight away. We probably don't need to worry about getting into an orbit. Yeah, okay, it's coming up. 90, 95, and 100. There we go. So where is that? That is about there. Yes, we'll be able to see the moon at that point, yeah. Okay, so we're actually going to detach this stage and just burn the... Oh, wow! Ah! I'm making so many mistakes today. God damn it. Yeah, I forgot that the engines and the detachment were in the same stage. I never usually do that. I don't know why it did do it. Oh well, abort. Always aborting. There we go. And abort. Ah, man. Man. Keep on ruining things. Okay, well, we've got to see this through. See, there's the moon. Perfect timing as well. See, this is the HOC gaming you don't usually see. This is the live HOC gaming where I make stupid mistakes like that. This video is going to be so long and I can't edit it because it's a permadeath series. Okay, come on, craft. Bringing this down, out from orbit. Man, I feel like Kurt J. Mac. Okay, bringing it down. Don't want to warp too fast. Still going. We're going insanely fast actually, but we are slowing down. 20 kilometers and 15. I'll open up the parachutes. There we go. Massive G's. Massive G's. Bringing it down 500 to 12,000 kilometers. And we are in the safe area for those parachutes to open as of now. So, you know, they open. Actually, we might as well warp down till that. Just so you don't think that I'm editing out or ending the flights too early. 5 kilometers, 4 kilometers, 3, 2, and 1 kilometer. Yeah, we're going to survive. Definitely going to survive. Things can't just go wrong here. Look at the moon. I swear I can see white pixels on the moon. That generally means there's something up there that's being rendered. And the parachutes open. Good timing. Okay. Let us restart the flight and do this properly. We need to do it properly. I've been here for way too long. Way too long. Okay. And we can warp around to the correct time period again. Just about there. There we go. And we open up our antenna and stop the gimbaling and all that. And we are ready for launch. In 3, 2, main engines on, lift off. Clear of the tower. Okay. Time. This is the one that's actually going to work, and you know why? Because I'm going to change that staging. I'm going to move those, put them there, so I don't do. Actually, no. They got activate before. Decoupler is there, and then those engines. Okay, good. Throttle back to about here. There we go. Right, this is the one. If I do any more, then we're going to cancel this mission. No, we can't do that. We have to do like 11 before we can successfully cancel it. Successfully cancel. Huh. Okay, these boosters are nearly run out. Ever so nearly for the 3rd time. Come on. And we drop them. There we go. And we prepare to turn over on time. In 9 kilometers, so that's 500 meters time. And turn over. There we go. Right. We're about here. Also, don't like those oscillations. One little bit. It wasn't overheating. Overheating wasn't the cause of the problems we experienced. Oh, that is really annoying. It generally means that this design is not particularly good. Sad to say. Well, we've got to carry on. Oh, did I really just open those? Please don't go wrong. Please do not go wrong. It shouldn't do, it's fine. I think we've got enough lateral velocity to make sure that they don't suddenly close for no reason. Yeah, good. Okay. You know we'll survive this. It's fine. Let's just get this going correctly. In fact, we shouldn't just carry on changing things because it goes wrong each. No, we should change things. If it's going wrong, that's a problem with the ship design or my terrible piloting. Why? I think due to the oscillation of this fuel tank, things were hitting the side. So we're going to make it a bit more rigid. We're going to put this struts there. There we go. And we are going to put struts there. And we are going to put struts around here. Because that oscillation was not good. I don't want to have a repeat of that, Mr. Rocket. There we go. Oscillation. Tanks. Struts there. And struts there. Finally, where? They touched the engines. No, hang on. There we go. Right. Now everything should be fine. If it doesn't work this time, then we're going to carry on. We're going to try again, of course. Save and launch. Actually, no, if it doesn't work this time, and the time after next, then we'll just go for a different objective. We'll probably end the episode and go and do some flying over to Kerbal Space Center 2, perhaps. I don't think I'll be counting all. Actually, I might, depending on how long the series goes. But I'm not going to make the little, what are they called, monoliths. They're not going to be the priority because they're just little black squares. They're not particularly interesting. There we go. I'd rather go see, you know, like embedded UFOs and faces in mountains and things like that. Okay. There we go. And we are launching. Main engines on and fire. Okay, good launch. Good launch. Things are going well. And we're going to throttle back just a little, trying to get to a safe throttle amount, which I think that's good acceleration. That's about 1 meter per second so that's good. And okay, we are rising for the 4th or 5th time or something like that. This is the series in which you shall see much more of the failing, I guess. Oh, excuse me. I will upload this all as one video. It's going to be a video per mission, so you'll get crazy long 1-hour episodes because people do like longer episodes. I like longer episodes for my subscriptions, so I can understand why people want longer episodes from me. I think they get quite popular. The problem being that if I do too much recording in one session, I can get a bit less charismatic. Turning over at 10 kilometers. Turning over about that much. There we go. To be honest, you're going to have to excuse the mistakes because they are reasonable. Oh, we'll get rid of the escape tower. There we go. It makes sense because this is a new design that has only been tested a few times. You can't expect it to work immediately, surely. Well, for me, I can. You know that the bop mission? That worked first time on everything. Which is pretty... Apart from the driving section, which I have yet to commentate. That's going to be fun. That worked first time on most things, I should say, not everything. Throttle up to max now, because we are in thinner atmosphere. And we're going to stay just below prograde relative to the horizon. There we go, trying to be on 90 degrees. And we are rising, so we should still be in the correct position to just be able to make our 100-kilometer apoapsis and then burn straight for the moon. So bringing it down just a bit there, 56 kilometers, and screw being just under the prograde, straight over on the horizon now. Certainly going fast enough for it. And okay, so 65, 66. I don't need to read this out. You can read yourselves, surely. unless it is quite small, depending on the resolution on which you're watching. That's a good point. 80 kilometers and 90 kilometers. I've got a question about YouTube, and it's puzzling. Why are people so eager to have their videos watched in high definition? Does it give more ad revenue or something? Oh, did I really just... Ah! I thought I changed the staging. Did I not change the staging? No, I didn't. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Well done, Harvey. Yeah, I didn't save the changes in the vehicle assembly building to the staging. That was clever of me, wasn't it? Okay. Well, we have to carry on going. And we have to safely abort, and we have to redo the mission for the final time. This is going to be the last time. Okay. Time warp. This is the one video in which I failed the most. And it's absolutely terrible. It's seriously making me reconsider whether or not I want to edit the permadeath. Because I'm worried that if I do edit it, then people will assume that I'm editing out the deaths. But then again, it's probably worth it just so you don't have to endure all this. All this failing nonsense. This is HOCgaming. This is not the place for failure. What's going on? Okay, open up the parachutes. Here we go. And you can see we're going to survive, that's fine. Okay, vehicle assembly building. Right, we can save things. So, yeah, struts and stuff are there. This stage, no, not this stage, the next stage, with the couple, and then the engines fire. Then the engines fire. Okay, we've been going for a long time on this one video. Welcome to the hour-long special. Or however long it is. Yeah, this is the 100 video special. It's a bit early, because I wanted to, you know, I wanted to make sure that it wasn't late. So yeah, welcome, this is the 100 video special. I'm not going to do an actual special for the 100 videos, because that's... I think we've had one too many milestones recently. I don't need to celebrate them all. Okay, this is going to be the time. I said that last time, but this is going to be the time. Our time to shine. Okay, just get this round. Oh, actually, we need to actually be in the correct position to burn, don't we? Because we went straight to the VAB from that. There we go. That's a bit later than we usually go, but seeing as we're in the dark, it doesn't matter either way. Launching in 3, 2, engines on, 1. And we have liftoff, and we are clear of the tower. It's a time like these where I'm tempted to use physics warp. But I'm not going to, because that leads to bad things. I've just noticed where I should have put some struts. I should have put some going from this highlighted tank here to this tank. That's where I should have put them, but I didn't. So we're going to, as a result of that, now that I've pointed it out, something bad, something horrible is going to happen as a result. I can just feel it. Or maybe the bad things are happening because of the orange tanks. Those pesky orange tanks. I bet it is because of them. I would put money on that if I could be bothered. Okay, throttling down. And there we go, still accelerating. Get rid of them, it's fine. Getting ready for 10 kilometers, got to turn over right now. Yes. And good. Turning over a bit too much, but we are going quite fast. I didn't limit my throttle like I did in the previous ones. Get rid of the escape tower. And get rid of those outside engines. Thank you. Okay, things are going well. Things are going well. We can proceed with the gravity turn. Or whatever the actual term for it is. There we go. And keeping along the 90 degrees so we get an equatorial orbit. So we don't have to do any inclination changes later to account for that. Bringing it up 26 kilometers, 27. Okay. And as soon as we get past 30, I generally throttle up to full. What are we accelerating at? That's 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. So that's 10, that's 5. We're at 2.5 G's acceleration. That's pretty damn good. One mainsail engine, it can push quite a lot, certainly. Okay, be about here. And we'll just keep on. Yeah, this is a good launch window, actually. I was worried we might have launched a tiny bit too late, but no, we seem to actually be okay. It's the advantage of having such strong engines. I think we, oh, there's a mod. I'm talking about mods. I'm HOC Gaming, I don't use mods, why am I talking about them? There is a really brilliant mod that's needed in the editor that you can save templates for parts. So if you build a lander you like, and you have a launch stage you like from a different ship, you can just save the lander or save the launch stage and just carry them over onto different ship designs, import them. Which I think is absolutely brilliant, it's what the game needs. Okay, are the engines on? No. Okay. Now we shall turn them on. Good, and now we shall throttle away gently. There we go. Good. Now maybe we can actually use the engines. Let's rotate ourselves so we're pointing along the horizon, the correct direction. There we go. And we'll just put it there. Right, and now we wait for the moon to rise. If the apparatus... Oh yeah, the apparatus is definitely in the correct place, that's fine. Okay, so we'll just... we can use physics warp, I suppose. And the moon will be rising very shortly. We are out of the atmosphere. There it goes, the moon rises. We are pretty low, which means, yes, we should burn straight away. I use the moon rising as a good visual aid. It's quite useful, and it generally works for any orbits between 70 kilometers and, say, 130, maybe 140 at a push. But really the correct angle for it, I think, is about 90 degrees. Although don't quote me on that, it's probably more like, I'd say 80. But if you do it anywhere between a 70 kilometer apparatus and a, you know, and a 140 or so kilometer apparatus, it gets near enough. And the moon's got quite a lot of gravity, so you get captured pretty easily. Like this. There we go. We want to bring it down to about 100 kilometers. And there we go. Oh, 80, that works. Did I turn the advanced SES off? Probably. And we are warping. Rules of this Permadeath series. Not allowed to use quick save. Or quick load, more importantly. We're not allowed to use quick load. And we are... what was it? There was something else I wasn't allowed. I'll probably think of it later. It's actually quite important. I remember it. I thought the rule. I don't know. Okay, sphere of influence change. Where is this crater? We should probably concentrate to get into an orbit first. That is pretty equatorial orbit. Mostly equatorial. So that's fine. Where was it? There's the canyon. So it's about here. It is about here. It's a very British accent of me just then. I'm not Australian. Someone commented saying, I hate Australian. I hate Australian. Why did I say Australian? I hate no, Australian. I keep on saying Australian. What is wrong with me? Australian. It's Australian. I hate Australian accents. You can keep on hearing me trying to say Australian. What's going on? Yeah, someone thought I was Australian. I think it's around here. If we get into a low enough orbit, we can just skim across and we'll be able to see. So let's do that. We have enough just to burn retrograde at the periapsis, so that's fine. 1 hour, 30, 20, 40 minutes to go. 20 minutes to go. And 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we can burn retrograde. How much? Oh, we have loads of fuel left. Yeah, I thought this design would have enough fuel in it. And we have Jebediah Kerman now, not Bill Kerman, because we went to the VAB and back, I guess. Okay, burning retrograde. Or 270 more importantly, not necessarily retrograde. We should actually be retrograde, but we'll warp a little more, burn a bit early. And there we go, burning again. Bringing it down, we'll bring it down to, what is it, 25? You can warp, I think you can warp safely at 25. Or, more importantly, you can warp fairly fast. That's 24. It might be okay. It's definitely on BOP. If you're below 25 on BOP, I think, you can't warp particularly fast. Where's the limit? 20... Yeah, it is 25. You can warp at 50. Oh, that's periapsis. Oops. Yeah, you can warp at 50 below 25 to a certain extent. Periapsis, periapsis. Burn. There we go. Bring our periapsis back round to us by pointing under the horizon. And... oh, maybe not enough. 26, that is... so yeah, we're in a pretty circular orbit here. Now, if I remember rightly, the moon arch is around here. So will we see it as we pass over? Maybe. Where is it? I can't quite see it. I swear it's near here though. Really think it is. We should rename this, shouldn't we? That's a thing in the game now. Rename vessel as a lander. Not rename, just, you know, re-icon it. And what was it? That's the one with the canyon. I'm pretty sure the moon arch is around there. I can get out my map. I have anomaly mappings from the forums. And we may as well go ahead and do that actually. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I saw a white pixel. That's one. Where are we? Oh, it's on the dark side. That's probably why I didn't think it. That is an arch right there. Okay, so we know where it is now. It's directly beneath this. But I don't want to land in the dark, so we're going to time warp until it's daytime, which is going to take absolutely forever. So let's go back. Just remember it's... I won't be able to... let's land in the dark. Screw it. We've got landing lights, haven't we? Haven't we? We've got landing lights? Yes, we have. Lights on. Okay. I actually have a key binding for that. It's called lights. Okay, never matter. Never mind. We shall... yeah, we shall land there, because that's where it was. So if we warp around to the opposite side, we'll decrease the periapsis over this area to around 5 kilometers. We're not doing Apollo, so we're going to take this stage all the way down with us. We don't have to leave it in orbit or anything. Oh, we're perfect. We're on 270 degrees as well. Okay. Going for it. We're going to do this. Jebediah Kerman, being reckless, of course. Landing in the nighttime. Oh, what the... yeah, we have strong engines. I forgot about that. Prograde, quickly. These engines are way too strong for my playstyle when I'm doing live recordings. There we are. Burn prograde once more. It was around this area. Remember this, Harvey. Around here. What's that? 2 kilometers? 5 kilometers or so. Okay, now warping it down. Gotta look for that moon arch. It was around here. I know it was. Look for the pixel, basically. Where is it? It is around here. We'll drop down into a 5 kilometer orbit if I don't see it. 7 kilometers. It is around here. Where is it? Is our periapsis in the right place? Yeah, periapsis is a little early. That's fine. What is the height of the periapsis? 6482. Remember that. Oh, is that it? I think I see it. I see something. That's definitely something. So even if it's not a moon arch, it might be something else. We're going to go for it. So bringing it down. Bring that down to, what, 2 kilometers or so? 1, 0. There we go. Okay, now we have to concentrate about actually landing this. So, okay, landing lights are on, aren't they? I think. Okay, burn retrograde. Slow this down to 200. I hope you guys can see that. I can see it, that's all that matters. There we go, 200 or so. Okay. We'll switch to using the landing engine. Where's our... Yeah, okay, going well. Ish. Okay, we're going to detach that and start the next engine. And, okay, landing legs out. Okay, we've got to land next to something that we can barely see. Sounds reasonable. Okay, bringing it down. Burn a bit more. Yes, it is definitely a moon arch. We've definitely got this. It's going well. And 60 meters per second, you can hear people in the background. That's fine though. Warping this down. Okay, where is the ground? Probably near. We can actually use the moon arch as a reference, so we probably should. Yeah, let's actually slow down immensely, because if I crash, I am going to actually be very annoyed with myself. 20 meters per second, 16, 15, 11, 10. Okay, slowing down from 9. And there it is! The moon arch we've been looking for. This is not the moon arch you're looking for. Again, Star Wars references. Okay, what is our distance above the ground? We're over 500 meters, that's fine. We can slow down gently like this. We've got so much fuel. We are using the fuel from these tanks. We've got 70 left in each, so about 140 liquid fuel. And we can carry on. As soon as I get below 200, I'm going to want to be below 2 meters per second. No, it sounds ridiculous. 200 meters, that'll take like over 2 minutes. I have a time limit. As you probably heard in the background, my mum is in fact on the way. So I need to be at the door to greet her. Okay, we'll let it speed up slightly. We're going okay. If I trust this, I am trusting this, so it better be okay. We can actually just keep an eye on these instrumentation, but that's not as cinematic now, is it? There we go, adjusting the throttle. Electric charge? Oh, landing lights. Oh. That's a thing. Ah, we don't have any power generation. Well, we're going to be using them very soon, aren't we? Turn them off for now. We'll turn them on when we land. How about that? 300, and we are slowing down, that's good. Just want to make sure we're pointing retrograde. Hate landing in the dark so much. Okay, we're nearly below 200. I'm slowing down a good amount. I think we used the right type of engine for this. What was that? Oh, don't stop the engine. Okay, slowing down now. I'm getting scared. It's tense. This is what I need to be doing more often. I need to be landing in tense situations. Just slightly... Okay, that's a good amount. What is it? We're below 200 now. Okay. We can just accelerate a little bit. Turn those landing lights back on. Can we see anything? No, we're still too high. We are way too high, actually. Oh, what if we land on a slope? That's actually a very real possibility, you know. I don't like it. Below 100. We're now below 100 meters per second. 100 meters in general. I think we're going to land on a slope. Oh well. I mean, we're running out of charge for those lights. Please be slowing down, not speeding up. 0.9 is okay to land at. Okay, we're about 70 meters. In fact, 1 meter per second is okay. Got to keep an eye on the instrumentation. If it gets below the last notch, then we're going to be going at like 0.2 meters per second when we land. That's what we're going to try and aim for. Okay, and we're getting a fair amount of lateral velocity here. Okay, we're nearly at the final notch. At least we've got loads of fuel left, so we don't have to worry about that. We are going to land on a slope, aren't we? Ah, I don't like that. I don't like that one little bit. Okay, well at least we're not moving laterally all that much. And we're bringing this in. Oh, going so slow. Just making it more tense for myself. Under 0.5 is fine for, I think, any landing legs. So if we keep it just around 0.5. Or 0.6, I guess. There we go. It's a good speed. It's good speed to land at. We're under the notch. Under that very notch we were talking about. 0.2. 0.5. It's taking so much delicate movement. Oh, I can see it. We're nearly out of landing lights. I even forgot we were using that. We're going so slow, aren't we? This is the most delicate touchdown on a slope. It's worth it. And there we go. God, we've landed. Oh man, and we're going to turn off those lights because we need to save electric charge. We have 2 left. Isn't that perfect? Right, look up there. You can barely even see it from where we landed. This is such a terrible landing spot. And we have no ladders. Oh well. That's EVA. We've been doing this video for so long. This is actually a terrible video. I apologise. I apologise for this video. Let's go over and see the damn arch. Okay, we use EVA because EVA is just awesome. It is over here, isn't it? I think. Don't we have lights on our helmet? Where are the helmet lights? There we go. Ah, very nice. Okay. This is steady EVA control, as you can see. Bringing this up. Up, 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 up. There we go, up. Okay, where is that moon arch? It's over in that direction, I think. Very spooky. Do these lights have infinite charge? I think they do actually, don't they? Oh, touch the ground and he's face planted. Dangerous thing, face planting. And yet the lights just mystically turn off for whatever reason. Ah, look at the reveal, worthy of street lamp. I hope we just don't roll down this hill. That will actually be terrible. Yes, the moon arch is there in the background. And we're nearly ready to end this video. We are actually rolling down the hill, aren't we? It's like, the moon arch and goodbye. Stop rolling down the hill. Pick yourself up, Jebediah. Time acceleration. Just stop moving. You are actually rolling down this hill. This is not a game, Mr. Dyer, Mr. Kerman. You're on the moon. You're the first person in this universe to have ever touched it. I've only just realised that. You're the first person in this universe to have actually touched the moon. And the first thing you do, faceplant. Oh look, there's Kerbin. Look at them. They're looking down on you. They're ashamed. Bland face. Get up. You're a disgrace. You are a disgrace to the nation. Please just get up. Please, you're slow. You're basically... I could get up at this speed. There we go. Now, jump. And don't you dare do that again. Because, seriously, I will actually rip out your throat. And here it is. The epic reveal of the Lunar Arch. The first Easter egg we have found. This video would have been so much shorter if I used the rocket design I already knew, which I could have easily done. This video would have been shorter if I hadn't been stupid and actually checked over my staging before flying. And this video would have been shorter if we had landed here during daytime. But we didn't, and as a result you got a video that was extremely long and winded and drawn out. Hopefully it provided some some sort of entertainment, although I very much doubt it. But I guess we all have our flaws, us video makers. And here we are. And we're going to end the video by landing on top of this thing, because hey, longer video. I've already gone past that stage of it being long. I can only make it more long, which isn't so bad. Let's get up on here. If there is a bug now that kills us, then... okay, bring it down. And I can hear people knocking on the door, so that's a good time to end this. There we go. Thank you very much for watching the video, ladies and gentlemen. This has been the Permadeath Space Program. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you all next time.